music. It's a pretty neat thing. It's a pretty powerful thing. We sometimes call it the universal language because it's so good at communicating ideas and emotion without the need for words. But what is music? Because really it can be anything. If I start whistling, we call that music. If I start tapping my foot, we call that music. Drums, guitars, horns, who cares? It's not about what it is, it's about what it can be, about what it can mean. It motivates us, it comforts us. Music can make you sad when you're happy and over the moon when you're down. People live, laugh, and die to music. Every person, every culture has a different meaning to make music. Even birds like music. So if you ever meet someone who doesn't like music, you should kill them on sight. So, video games. Video games are so much more than just gameplay now. They're visuals, they're stories, and of course, they're music.
I say boom, boom, boom. You say bam, bam, bam. Nope.
So, sit back, put on your headphones. I'm just gonna play you some dope shit. If one thing in Pokemon has stayed consistent, it's that the soundtracks are untouchable. From the original trainer battle theme, to the Sword and Shield gym cheering, there's so many memorable tracks from Pokemon stuff you may end up just humming to one day. You know, dun 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 dun. And it's crazy how they can make these extremely recognizable and repeatable tracks. But when you start listening to them, you hear all the layers that go into making a single track. I'm going to try and break down everything I hear in the Gen 3 Wild Battle theme. So underneath, you got the drums. Then you have the snare. On top of that, you got this buzzing sound. On the left, there's another buzzing sound. Of course, on top of all that, you have the main melody. Now, naturally, this sounds like shit, because I don't know what I'm doing. But clearly they did, because when they did it, it ended up like this. So in all that, we talked about music hyping us up, being memorable, all the layers in it, but how does it set the mood for a game? Like this. Or you can start it with this. You know, maybe bring it back a bit, you know, chill out, like this. And you know, sometimes it takes a bit longer. Okay. What the fuck? Or maybe it's the absence of music that sets the tone. Just so it can hit you with that. And maybe when you thought you knew what was going on, it surrounds you with... And after everything, It calms you down. Have you heard about Guilty Gear? I played Guilty Gear Strive for 3 hours, seen my original heights, and probably spent double that time listening to the series soundtrack. It takes its inspiration from rock, but after that, it all comes from this man. You got love songs.
Nothing more I say.
You got sad songs.
She knew it all.
You got great pop songs.
I hate the alarm clock I chose. The town is lightning.
You got bad pop songs.
Lightning hot, something like popcorn.
Jazz. Metal. Hip-hop about medical technology. Ritualistic chanting. Trippy shit. This. And all of it gets tied together with some of the most badass guitar riffs you're ever gonna hear in your entire goddamn life.
That is bullshit blazing. Still my heart is blazing. If the word kill me, I don't need a new word under you. Soon you will know. We already know the smell of the game.
So on the topic of fighting games, in Street Fighter 6, every time a match starts, the song playing will change. So yeah, I might have just lost the last one, but then hear my character theme come on? That's it. I'm kicking this guy. Fuck you, perfect. Oh my god. Character themes are such a cool way to give extra life to a character. They give characters with less going on something to attach yourself to, and characters that have a large presence become 10 times bigger. Sometimes you don't even get to picking your character, and the game's already hyped.
Select your heroes.
I love when music is used to sell the action the player is doing. The dynamic tracks in DMC5 are amazing on their own, but Capcom was like, no. You gotta earn that shit. You start off an area with a little bit of not bad, but then you hit the enemy, you get a D rank, and it goes, okay, nice job. But then eventually you work up to an A rank, and you're on the verge of something great, and then the song just explodes. Some tracks are so strong that as soon as they turn on, so do you. I played Halo 3 a little while ago with my buddy, and every time the main Halo theme came on, oh my god, that shit was hype.
What do you do? What do you do?
I drive! I drive! I drive! Can I get off? Okay, bring her in. This game's got some good tunes. Wasn't that fucking awesome? This game uses music in so many cool ways, so let's just start simple. This item jingle is not appreciated for the genius that it is, and Zelda does this all the time, from Korok seeds to heart containers to solving puzzles. Yes, I'm rewarded with the reward, but the music is the cherry on top. When you find a traveler talking about some bullshit and it turns out they were a Yiga clan all along. Even the piano guy was surprised. My favorite jingle is the discovery one because it makes you feel like your exploration is being rewarded. Diving into the depths for the first time is overbearing as you enter this grim, lightless area, and what really sells that is this horn. Encountering a Moduga for the first time is frantic. You're outsped as you try to get to the safety of the rocks. It seemingly can't be harmed. Then you realize how he's tracking you. Maybe if you shoot an arrow in the right spot, you can trap him. And when you do, this is a reward. I also just love the subtlety of the open world music. There was a point when I first started playing the game that I was sort of like critiquing it in my head. Is it doing this well? Is it doing that well? But then I started to notice how the music was so beautifully meshed with the ambient sounds. And for a moment, I wasn't thinking about nothing. Because I wasn't in the real world anymore. I was in the game. So yeah, that's it. I was going to have an ending section here where I talk about the final fight and how well the music is composed for it. But this guy did it better than me. So you should just go watch his video. He's going to break it down a lot better than I ever could because he actually composes music like for a living. So go watch that one instead. And tell me about your favorite video game music in the comments below. Because I would like to know about it. I'm sure other people would too. So yeah, that's about it. Like and subscribe if you want. You don't really have to. And I will see you next time.